Okay, snow still possible. Let's get a look at our forecast now. Lonnie Quinn standing by with more.
You know, KJ, I think it's looking more possible, more likely for the day on Friday. I think it could be a messy Friday commute out there. Let me try out how I've put everything together for you. First of all, it's warm again tomorrow. Maybe not as warm as today. Today you were 59, maybe about 55 tomorrow. But then there are big changes, and it's all about snow returning to the area as we get into Friday morning. So let's go over and talk about, how much snow are we getting and where are we right now? How much should we have? Well, currently we are at 20.5 inches in the park. That's our official reading right now on this date. You should be at 22.5. So you're about 2.5 inches behind where you should be. Typical summer, typical winter, 25.8. And look at where my head is. You know what? We could possibly get back to that 22.9 reading by the time we get to, say, Saturday. Look what the biggest, most robust model is saying, and this is the RPM, all right? It's saying anywhere from an inch in some spots to, look at that big number, of 5.4. So a 1 to 5 inch range, and this is the RPM. I'll show you the smallest numbers that I could fish out of anywhere, and that is the European, which is saying, anywhere from an inch to, okay, a 2.4, but a lot of inch and a halfs out there. So we're not talking a huge system, but it is looking more probable that there's going to be some snow out there come Friday morning. Right now, it's really not a problem. It's a good-looking night, and the bigger picture is going to show you. Wait for the radar. Here we go. All right. I think the start of your day tomorrow looks pretty good. Then you're going to see more clouds come into the area late tomorrow night. A couple of systems that we are watching for this snow chance. And it could start with some rain late tomorrow night. But there's one system, a little clipper, dropping in from Canada. Second system's not even on land yet. And this is a bit of a steering current right here. And it's this system coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. That's why this is not a guarantee, but here's how we think it's all going to come together. Watch how skinny of a line of snow develops. Okay, there's one system, the second system, not even on shore yet at that point in time. Eventually, there you go. All right, this is 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning. But look at that, guys. Look at the skinny little line, maybe like 100 miles wide. For Mother Nature, for this to fluctuate by, say, 200 miles north or 200 miles south, that's nothing. Okay, that's nothing in meteorology, and yet that could bust the whole thing in our area. But we think, as far as the models go right now, and the way that we see the elements in the atmosphere that are going to steer those models, this seems like it's pretty accurate. And then you'll watch it sort of like pushes out pretty quickly. So it is a fast mover. The numbers, the way that I think they're going to come together, would be a pretty widespread 1 to 3. Now, if I'm going to really start tweaking that, and if it really is going to be that zonal flow coming in almost like just beeline from the west to east, I think I'd put a little bit more, at least a possibility for some higher numbers west of the city in the higher elevated spots. Maybe you're over 3 inches, maybe a 3 to 5. But again, this is going to be adjusted as we get more information. Even at 11 o'clock tonight, we'll know more because we're going to see what's going on with that system in the Gulf. Is it, in fact, coming on shore? If it doesn't come on shore, this does not come together. But this is what we think is going to be transpiring. So that's going to be Friday morning. Let's get right now to your 7-day forecast so you can see the numbers because it's very cold behind there. Whatever you pick up, I don't think it's going to be as much a problem on the roads because the roads, it's going to be tough to accumulate there. It's going to be slushy for the morning commute on Friday, but it's going to ice over. Look at the temperatures, okay? 41 on Friday. Then Saturday, you start off at 19 early Saturday morning. 33 is the best you're going to do, barely above freezing. Then, of course, you spring forward on Saturday night. But Sunday, cold air still in place. So it sticks around for a little bit.
Whoa.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Crazy, right?
Yep. Well.